giving you the energy all Friday morning long, and we continue that with things to add to your calendar. This one being delicious. Goatober is upon us, and this morning founder and event coordinator Franka joins us because we are getting ready to celebrate it with Culinary Woman Power on the 19th of October. Franka, welcome back.
Thank you, Ainka. It's always good to be here with you all.
And I say welcome back because since I know myself here on the Now Morning Show, we've been talking about Goatober. I feel like it's something that's very familiar to us. But for those who are new to the scene, if you will, what is Goatober in a summary?
Okay, cool. So Goatober is a celebration of the goat meat, and also it highlights sustainability and versatility of goat. So when it started back in 2011 in the United States, their thing was when little goats are born, they use the female goats for milk to make cheese and milk. The boys were destroyed. So a cheesemaker called Erin Fairbanks, she decided, now that can't work. You might as well grow the little boy goats, little cabrito, and sell them on to people and communities that need them. So that's where it started.
Okay.
Then it went to the UK. So I knew a lot about it. As I had come back to Trinidad, I started to hear about this Goatober thing. And I started to think about doing it back in 2017 or so. Had a chat with the guy who started doing it there, James Wetlaw, who you met when he came here back in 2019. And so in 2019 we launched and we did the first event. First two events actually. And then COVID hit us and everything else. So this year we decided, you know what, we starting this back and we go in for it.
Now, it's a good time to start. I mean, of course, now, immediately is the best time. But I think people will be more receptive to it because what we saw in Tobago with the Lamb Fest was similarly conversations of sustainability, making sure that they got the market accustomed to the particular type of meat. And so I'm wondering if you've seen between that 2019, 2018 time to now that people are more receptive, perhaps?
I think people are. A lot of people are still surprised because mainly we still only largely eat lamb as goat as curry goat. I was really happy to see Tobago do their lamb fest because that meat, Tobago lamb, is I love it. And so I'm glad that they're at least taking an angle. And I think it's a similar angle that I want us to take here, where we look at using different parts of the animal as opposed to just all cubing it up and currying it, you know what I mean?
We don't waste the same way that Europe or the UK or the US might have waste, but we definitely don't use it as much as we should, is what you're saying.
We don't bring it out.
Now, one of the big wins that are coming out of these sorts of festivals could literally be the market opening up. But how will we be able to measure this? Because this is marketed towards not just the butchers, but the regular consumers, right?
So, I mean, this one event probably won't have a massive impact, but what we know we need to do following this is embark on a whole range of education, mainly to the people who bring in goats, the people who are selling it, because one of the most challenging parts of this Goatober has been getting the specific cuts that our chefs want, because people are like, that's actually a cut?
With the goat? No, not really. We just keep it up.
So it's an exciting challenge coming up. And I think when people come to the Goatober lunch and dinner and they taste and they realize, oh, wait, we could do this. Yeah. A simple thing like ground goat meat. You could make your goat pastels. We did goat pastels one year and it was real nice.
Yeah, well, I don't understand why another year come and bring no goat. But we will have that conversation during the break because in terms of the event itself, you have let a little bit out of the bag and we have two parts to it. Tell me what we can expect on the 19th.
Okay, so on the 19th at Veronique's event on Mary Street in St. Clair, we're having lunch done by Chef Bridget Joseph. Chef Bridget, as many people know, she's been in the business now for 20 years. She's only young, but she's been in the business for 20 years, very passionate, very innovative, and very, very dedicated to that farm-to-table local produce. So this is basically her 20th anniversary lunch.
Okay.
Right? So she does the lunch, that's from 12 to 4. Then we have Bridget, again, combining with two, I would say, unassailables. Chef Nina Compton, St. Lucian born Nina, who is now in New Orleans, winning awards with her Compère Lapin restaurant. doing some amazing work, being rated by the New York Times, James Beard Award winner, and good old Caribbean girl who loved to, she was just really excited to come here. We've been trying to get Nina for the longest while. So
she's with Bridget
she's coming and she's going to bring some New Orleans flavor and some St. Lucian spice as well. And of course, our one and only chef, Debbie Sardina, our trailblazer, who was the first woman to be an executive chef at the Hilton in the Americas back in 1998, I think. And so I'm really excited to have them three do that dinner. And of course, we'll have some assistance from Chef Khaled, who's going to be helping Nina out, because I mean, she's only coming in the night before. So he's going to be very fundamental in helping her.
Definitely showing the woman power with those three powerhouses.
Those three powerhouses.
So even if you had no idea what the menu is, you have names and accolades that would make it tasty anyway. But how do we find out what is actually on the menu? Can we see that beforehand?
Yes, we are going to release that on social media this weekend. And people can let their mouths water and dip their hand in their pocket and buy those tickets at islandetickets.com.
Online only or any other method?
There are some physical tickets, but those are going quite quickly. But yeah, mainly Island tickets is so much easier.
Touche. But this one means that we can book one singular ticket to go to both lunch and dinner, or we can
separate. And I mean, it wouldn't make really. Yeah, of course you want to do both. Some people would want to do both, but the time span is. Yeah, we have to turn the venue around in the time between. So, yeah, really have nothing to really lime for and whatever.
Fair.
So you could go in and come and lunch in the morning. And then go home, we'll put on your dandan and come back for dinner.
I love how we were talking about Birkenstocks before you talking about dandans now.
Dandan. But dandan is for lunch.
Dandan is for the lunch. And dinner is going to be a nice option. We are heading to Island Tickets to get those tickets online. And as far as ruling out that sustainability of, with the focus being a goat specifically, what other events or activities can we expect for the rest of Goatober?
Well, we're doing this alone this year. Yeah.
And you still bring no goat.
Well, you know you will get your goat, right? But what we plan to do from next year, so I want to do 2 events a year, and one that is more steeped in that whole idea of sustainability and getting people to understand how to use the animal better, you know, from meat to milk, not just the meat alone.
Well, I'm sure after this culinary experience on the 19th, people will be more open to the ways that they can enjoy the good meat and the products of the goat. But for now, October is Goatober. And if you wanted to find out more information and follow, give us those social handles, Franka.
We are at Goatober_TT, and on my personal one, which is real_Trinifood, as well as the other chefs, Debbie's Food Lingo, BCD, Bridget, Chef Bridget, and of course Nina Compton.
Hopefully all 3 of them are watching and send me a bowl with a sample of each of their pieces so that I can report back to you guys, as next week will be preparation for International Anchor Day. But October is the best month of the year, not just because of my birthday, but because we celebrate Calypso History Month and Goatober all at the same time. Thank you so much for joining us, Franka, and giving us that insight.
Thanks for having me, and I'm looking forward to seeing you at Goatober.
I'm ready to eat, but tell me, what's your favorite goat dish then?
Well, it varies, It varies. Of course, we love
fancier.
No, I'm not going to go fancy. I'll tell you what, right? I love curry goat. And when I went to Nina's restaurant in April, I had probably one of the best curry goats ever.
Well, on that note, let's go get some goats and come back with more activities here on the Now Morning Show. Stay tuned. We're about to wrap things up on a high note.
And what you keeping me here to do?